The Rock made headlines on Friday here, not just on SmackDown, but also making an appearance on the Pat McAfee show, Pro Wrestling Finesse at Pro W Finesse. The Rock is open to competing at WrestleMania 40 against Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes is never going to finish the story. And that's a good point here. Roman Reigns on Pat McAfee did say about WrestleMania 39 that it was pretty much a deal. It was locked in. Him versus Roman Reigns is going to happen. Then they just couldn't figure out the details there. Didn't happen, but it seems like it's very open for WrestleMania 40 to happen. So, Puddy, like, does Cody Rhodes get the shaft here? Like, who do you think deserves the match more? Who should get this match with Roman Reigns? The Rock or Cody Rhodes?
Probably The Rock, right? There's WrestleMania 40. You one of the biggest stars of all time going against the biggest star in the industry right now. This was going to happen last year. It's not. It didn't happen. It fell through. So now we're at WrestleMania 40. Okay. I'm in. I want to see this. Let's do this. The Rock, absolutely. Does Cody have to win it at WrestleMania? I don't think so. I don't think it has anything to do with his story at WrestleMania. Nothing about his story that he told about his father and the championship. None of it mentioned WrestleMania. Unless maybe that could be SummerSlam. Because they're pushing SummerSlam to be huge now. Now it's in stadiums as well. I have no problem Cody Rhodes winning at SummerSlam.
I mean, WrestleMania 40, right? That's a big deal. And it doesn't get bigger than a Rock. Right? Yeah, well, hey. Yeah, I know. Anywho, but okay. The Rock said this about why it didn't happen at WrestleMania 39 because he doesn't want to just be like a one and done match because that can happen anytime. Yes, it will be a big match, it'll be a big deal, but he wants to be meaningful. He wants to be like a ripple effect afterwards. He wants there to be a good reason why. He wants something unprecedented was the word he used, right?
Yep. Not good, not great, but unprecedented.
Right. And WrestleMania 40, I mean, that's a great way to do it. We all thought WrestleMania 39, SoFi Stadium, biggest stadium, yada, that might make sense. But yeah, WrestleMania 40, that might make more sense. But what would that be, though? If they couldn't figure out WrestleMania 39, what unprecedented moment to be, like, Rock's not getting younger. Yeah, he looked great on SmackDown. The dude has not lost a step, right? Between the promos, dude's jacked. Hit that people's elbow, no problem. Can clear to go still. But that was a segment. Can he go a full match? The main event. I don't know, man. What do you think? Like, what do you think? The unprecedented. What would that mean?
I have no clue. I have zero doubts that he can go a full match. Absolutely not. Especially since we're still several months out, till next year. I don't see it happening. By the way, I don't see this match happening at WrestleMania 40. It didn't happen last year. I don't see it happening unless they can somehow, because I had a year and a half to figure it out. This is 2022, but they couldn't figure it out. So I don't see it happening. I would like to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. I would. But what's that thing? What's unprecedented? Yeah, what's that hook? I don't see it happening. So I think it's going to be Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns.
That's a great point because I guess you saw the interview too. Like, he said in 2022 was when they had this thing locked in and they couldn't figure it out.
It was January, like early 2022, like over a year.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Exactly. So, like, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess that means like they have 2 years to figure it out, something. I don't, but yeah, I mean, Cody Rhodes, finish the goddamn story, please. Yeah. Finish the story. Let the man have his moment. Let us all have our moment. Like, people are getting tired of this, of Roman Reigns having the championship. Right? They're starting to turn on him.
They should. He's a bad guy. They should.
Right. But like, I think it's just different because, he's not there as much, et cetera, et cetera.
That's the thing. The
storyline's going to get played out. Right. So, I mean, then again, like, how often did Bruno Sammartino defend his championship, though?
I think quite often.
I don't think it was that often, though,
because there was no TV then. There wasn't big TV. So he was like wrestling on the circuit. I think he had to defend it all in this city and that city and this city so everyone could see it because they didn't see it on TV. I could be wrong. I don't know too much of it offhand. It's been a while since I read about it, but I don't know. Either way, I think we're gonna win. So
I mean, yeah, I think it's all about telling the right story here. I mean, Cody Rhodes, it can't be the same old, same old. Like, he can't win the Rumble and then go back at it again. Like, I think that would kind of be like, wah, wah. I'm very curious if it is Cody Rhodes to see how he gets back up there. And I think that's what keeps us invested in Cody Rhodes, as I mentioned earlier with talking about Jade Cargill coming to WWE. But hell, man, I mean, The Rock, I think you'd be lying if you said you weren't intrigued. If anyone says, no, it should be Cody Rhodes, screw The Rock, he had his moment. Like, you're lying.
no.
You're lying. Because you're actually going to want to be there in Philly to see that matchup, a once in a lifetime event.